Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to today's realistic review in which we are taking a look at the French P-63C-5, another American Lend-Lease plane in the French 3, sitting at 4.0 battle rating in realistic battle. Fantastic plane, I have to say. It has a maximum speed at sea level of 529 kilometers an hour. Go up to 4500 meters and you will go down to 473 kilometers an hour max speed, and at 6500 meters you will have 443 kilometers an hour. This is a pretty fast plane, especially at sea levels. At the higher altitudes it may not be as fast as some of the BF-109s and some other stuff, but this plane is very fast on sea level. Top speed in a dive is absolutely brilliant, with 840 kilometers an hour before redline and 920 kilometers an hour top speed in a dive as I hit the ground diving from 4000 kilometers up. I did not get to see the plane break, so it may even go a little faster than 920 kilometers an hour in a dive, but that is jet speed at the end of your dive, and it is absolutely amazing. You will be able to catch up to pretty much anybody, and that is absolutely brilliant. What comes with that is that there is very little control stiffening in the plane. I only noticed a little bit of control stiffening above 800 kilometers an hour in the roll rate, but I was very perfectly able to pull out of a dive at close to 900 kilometers an hour. So yeah, it is pretty good when it comes to that. Stall speed in the plane is also pretty good, with 170 kilometers an hour, which is not too bad at all. We're looking at some great firepower on this plane, with one time 37mm M10 cannon with 58 rounds for the gun, and I used default rounds for that one. You've got two 50 cals in the nose with 250 rounds for each gun, and you have two 50 cals in the wings. Also, with these have a little bit less ammo than the ones in the knockouts, with 200 rounds per gun. I use stealth for the 50 cals. You can also take some bombs on this plane if you want to go ground pounding. I don't know why you would want to, because this plane is excellent from up high and in a dive. So I would definitely not recommend it, but if you want to take some bombs, it has one bomb load of 3 times 500 pound bombs, which makes it a versatile plane with a 37mm gun, although, you know, it is not really made for ground attack, still say. Ammo loads on the different guns are good. The acceleration of this plane in a dive is excellent. The energy retention is also fantastic. Really great. You hold your speed for a long time, and it is better than a lot of the planes that it faces, so you can definitely catch up to people from a dive, which is great. No escaping from this one. The climb rate in the plane is good. Turn time is average though, that is not too great. The flaps do help, but they rip off at around 420 kilometers an hour, and that is well, a decent drip speed, I would say. But this plane is on its best maneuverability when it's faster. When it gets slow, this plane becomes really sluggish, as we see us finish this game with 5 kills and completing a nice ace in that match. The roll rate on this plane is good, and the overall maneuverability with the average turn time and the good roll rate I would call decent. Overheating in the plane is non-existent. Well, it is existent, of course, it does exist, but it is very easily manageable. There's very little overheating that the plane has, so that is no problem at all. Overall, this is a fantastic energy fighter that can also boom and zoom really good. It has the caliber of guns to actually finish planes off with just one hit. Of course, you also have the examples of in this plane of just hits when you come across it. Sometimes the 37mm gives you a hit instead of the explosion that you would like to have, but very often the plane does exactly as advertised, and that is what you want to have. Good firepower, on a great diving plane with good energy retention and good climb rate. Actually perfect as a boom and zoomer and an energy fighter. The energy retention is good both in the vertical and the horizontal. So all in all, I am very happy with this plane in the French line. It really, just like the Yak 9T, fills a gap there that other planes can't fill. And we can complain about the other nations in the French tree, but I'm happy they are there, because some of the French planes at this battle rating, let's say between 3.7 and 4.7, they have some limitations in one form or the other. One plane misses a lot of ammo and other planes are just flying bathtub. So yeah, but we'll get to that soon, to some of those bathtubs. This plane though performs excellently, and I really enjoyed my flyout in this plane. I flew out quite a few matches, had a very nice kill death ratio in the plane. It really still performs the good old King Cobra. Gotta love it. There you have one of those hits what I was talking about. That was a hit with a 37mm shell, and just got a hit. I would have loved him to go down with that shell. Could have focused on other stuff by now. But you don't always get that, unfortunately. As you see, this plane cannot escape from me in a dive. We are easily catching up to the plane. We get another hit in, and that is becoming a little bit annoying, and I'm losing my patience. I am wasting a lot of shots on this guy as we try to get the angle under control. Going up into the vertical because he was coming up. I don't want to overshoot that guy. He still has very dangerous 20mm guns, which I don't want to get in front of as he maneuvers out of the way of that Spitfire, and we're coming in for a kill. Now, I was very happy, by the way, that I finally managed to make a decision on my recording software. As you may know, I said it a few times in comments I left on videos. Since the 29th and 30th of November, some of those updates did something to my DX Story and my recording software, and it was not picking up War Thunder anymore. I could not get it to work. Any of the easy fixes that I could find did not work for me, and yeah, so I had to decide something. I had to look at stuff, and I decided to take another program in hand. I asked around a little bit with some friends of mine, and I made a decision. I'm using OBS Studio now, and I'm actually recording in 60 frames per second now. The file sizes are smaller as well, and it seems to be good. So yeah, you can expect some nice looking videos from me in the near future. We are back to recording as much as we can, and we've got a few more planes to cover in the French tree, so we'll continue to work hard on that, and we'll start to look slowly but surely at the other nations a little bit more as well. Want to continue the subs choice episodes. The Ho 229 was requested there. The plane of my dreams. Well, I have to adjust my flight style for that one, but I'll try to make a nice video on that one as well pretty soon. We'll also get a jabber with Jengar pretty soon, and you guys are still getting a nice compilation from me from some old footage, so that won't be 60 frames per second, but a lot of the other stuff will be. This match got us 4 kills and really solid performance in this plane. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that performance. This is the result screen for the ace. We got Final Blow, Mission Maker, Survivor, and Terror of the Sky. 70,000 Silver Lions and almost 4,000 research points. We even finished another stage in my victory wager. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now this King Cobra, this P-63C-5 in the French tree is an absolute beast of a plane. You can wreak havoc in this plane and have an absolute ball game. The plane is fantastic in a dive. It's a great boom and zoomer and energy fighter. And you do have some options in the plane. Decent maneuverability when it's fast. Do be careful though when you get slow, because the plane becomes extremely sluggish when you get there. No overheating, very little control stiffening. All in all, a Boom Zoomers and Energy Fighters dream, I would say. Fantastic at 4.0 battle rating. I had a lot of fun on it. I have a 5 to 1 kill death ratio in the plane and had a lot of fun in it. I'm very happy that I got new recording software that is actually better than the old one I had. I hope you will see the difference in my gameplay. And yeah, we're going to go back to recording full time, and you will still get the dogfights as well, both old footage, current footage and new footage in the future. So there's a lot of stuff incoming, guys. I hope you look forward to that. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.